Hello my friends, how are you all? Hope all will be fine and doing very awesome trading. Today going to talk about sale in supply level, buy at demand zone, okay? And this is the basic and advanced level of demand supply zone. Remember always the demand for buy and supply for sale level. Once I show you through this PDF, and then you will be understand what is supply and what is demand zone, okay? And also in description I will send you the link of this PDF. You will download and understand by self, okay? Look here, open candle have two areas, okay? Look here, that real body and the wick size. Okay, once that real body is complete successfully, and look that top is the supply and that bottom is demand level. Look also here one doji candle also showing two wicks. Okay, sometime the doji have bottom long wick and sometime have that upper long wick. Okay, so first of all, try to understand that supply zone and demand zone. Let me show you once more. Sometime market drop very fast. Okay, look here. Sometime market drop very fast and comes in inbound strategy. Inbound position is called and the base of your drop zone. Okay, and once market take exit from this zone, market goes in same position, okay? So for this you must need explanation, and let me explain you what I mean to say about this. Come on chart and MetaTrader 5 open, and let me rotate my device, and look here how many examples. Once market comes down, look here, market comes down and engaged in demand zone, and look how market go up. You guys understand that? Let me go back to this PDF. Okay, so this was an example to show you what I mean to say about this. Okay, so look this one. Market was in buy position and market engaged on this point. Okay, and then market cross this area and still go up. Let me explain on chart. Okay, now as you seen, look here, market was in uptrend. Look here, market was in uptrend and market comes in range bound that have no clear direction. Look here, once market comes in range bound, and look there, market started going up. I hope all guys understand. And also look this point, market once engaged and then market started the same thing down. Okay guys, so next one. Okay, that zone supply once market, look here, comes up and go down. This example, let me show you on chart. Okay, as you seen in picture is showing that market, look this point, market go up, okay, and market comes in bounce straight. Look there, and then market start moving down. This example also clear, and look this point. This point, let me explain on chart. Okay, for this kind, and look this buy, and now we have to look for sale. That market was in, look this point. Market is bound, comes in bound, and look here. Started the same thing. Okay guys, as you understand, the power of zones. Okay. How much time did price spend at the level of supply sale setup and demand buy setup, long or short? Look here is showing that once market like this position, so it's a poor setup. No need to follow this. This one is very awesome and a good setup. And this is a very best to take into very fast. Okay, this is a long time market spent in this supply zone level. Okay, supply is a resistance zone, always remember, and the demand is a support zone. Okay, and look this one. Good number one is showing the market spend a less time in this area. The first of all, we will discuss this poor supply setup from resistance level. Okay, we have to move on chart and show you the thing. As you all guys seen in this, that market look this one, that market was going up. Okay, market was going up, and once we seen that market is going up, and look this is a weight zone of this market as showing in example, as you all guys seen in PDF file, and you also understand, I hope. Look this point. Market weight in this area from resistance. Okay, this is also resistance level because market touch many times this area. And look market where goes again come in same direction. Okay, let me show you again the PDF so you will be understand what I mean to say about this thing. And look this, that market spend some time in this area and start going down from resistance to in sale position. And look this good one time of 3 candles wait. Let me explain on chart. And look, he said that market wait 3 candles. Look this one, that market wait of 3 candles, and then market started going from resistance level down. Okay, look this one also. Market is started and market comes in. Look here, started and come there, and again after 3 candles wait, market comes down. Look this point, market comes down and wait of 3 candles. Okay, let me show you on PDF so you will be understand what I mean to say about this thing. This is a very powerful thing. If you understand, then you will make more money. Look, 3 candles is showing that supply sales setup of short-term trading. Okay, and this one is very best if 2 candles engage in one same position and showing the touch of resistance level. Okay, and fall down is what this will be a supply sale setup of short time. Okay, let me show you the 2 candles and explain me. Okay, look here. It's showing a short setup of, look, these two candles, and also resistance. Also resistance. Look this. It's touching two times and showing that market will go in same direction down. Okay, you all guys see that market is showing that market will be go in same direction down. And look here, market go up here. Market goes up and wait for two candles and comes down. So this is the power of supply and demand zone. Okay, let me move on next. And look here, the demand buy setup for long term trading. Look this one. Okay, that poor setup, this is the good setup, this is the best setup. It's not mean this is not valid thing, this is good and this is very awesome. No. It's mean that market spend a long time in bound position. So it's mean you have to wait with patience that market move in your direction. Okay, it's mean that market wait less and start moving in your position is very good. And look, this one is the best level. Sometime market just two time touch the support level and go up. Okay, the supply and demand zone is a very major zones, and if you understand these things you will really make more and more awesome money, because this is all thing. Okay, let me explain that by long position, as in PDF showing that once market comes in bound position, once market comes in bound position, look at this area, market comes in bound position. Okay, once market comes in bound position, after look how much buy, this was in a long buy. Look here, and look, this PDF is showing as I told you here. Okay, so this was from this point. Okay, market comes down, remember market comes down, market comes down from this level to this and comes in a range stream. Look here, once come in a range position after how going long. Look here, market comes in a long, and look, this PDF is showing what market comes down and then market started going for a long buy. And look, this one also is a 2 and 3 candles wait and then market started going up. This is a setup for long trade. Okay, this is not a setup for short term trade, but you have to draw support and resistance level, then you will be understand very well. Look, this one example, one more example. Look here, and market was down, come in bound stream, and look how many pips that market moves up, and look how long this buy. Look, so this is the power of supply demand zone. If you understand these things, you will be killer of market. Okay, as you seen that two candles confirmation and a long buy. Look here, the two candles in touching the same support area. Look there, let me highlight this one. Okay, and market was in down and market comes in bound position, and look how much pips. Okay, so this is the power of thing. If you understand proper, you will make more and more money. Market repeat always these same things. Look this one also, and look how many pips. Look. So this is very awesome thing if you understand. And look here, that poor setup, mean weight, and look here how much pips of buy. And look this one, a long wait, and market went on same point. It started from this point. So this is very awesome thing if you understand. Practice more and more, you will understand. Okay, look, this is supply zone, look this demand zone. Look here, supply and demand zone. Once market touch the demand zone, it will must again touch to the supply zone and will bounce back. Look here, market touch this major and again comes down. Look there. Okay, very awesome thing that he draw through trend lines this supply zone and demand zone. Look here, supply zone, market touch the supply zone and come to the demand zone. Again market touch supply zone and come demand zone. Look there and look this one. Let me explain on chart. How that supply and demand zone works and what I mean to say about this. Once market go up and same market will be come back. Look this area, let me draw that first level, okay, and the second level, and again let me draw this one and show you how supply and demand zone works. First of all, market touch this point and look, what's problem? I don't understand it really. Okay, look this point, market from this zone to this zone, okay, and again once market starts going up, once market start going up, look this level, and market touch this zone, market touch this zone and comes back. First level, that second level, and market touch this zone, and again market touch this zone, look, and market touch this zone, and look, market touch this zone, again market touch this point, and once market touch this point, goes up here. Once market touch this point, comes down and touch this point, and again market go up and touch this point. So look this one. Look again one more example. Market, look here, from demand zone to this supply zone. You have to draw support and resistance so you will be understand clearly. Look here, as I told you in previous shot about support and the resistance level. Look here, the support and resistance how working. Any time frame, no problem. Always market when it start going up or down. Look here, market always respect of support and resistance areas. This point and this point, and look this point. How these waves and market comes up and down. So this is very awesome strategy and very awesome thing if you understand proper. Look how we draw that next prediction of a signal using that sell and buy basis of support and the resistance level and the price movement. Look this picture and let me explain the things very well. Move on chart. Let me go in open market. This level, look this one. This is very easy, market will go down. Let me find one more pair. Look this one. Market showing the main area, many time tested, and draw the low area, not weak but is, look this one. Now let me draw and show you how we predict. Look, market have touched this point. Okay, if market bounce back, it will become there to this level. Okay, if market wanna go back, then market will be come here, cause this is also in the verified resistance area. So market will be comes back to this area. Okay, this is our future prediction about signal. Okay, if market bounce back, then market will break cause there is no any good resistance or support. Market will becomes there to this zone cause this is marked down and tested many times. If market wanna go back, then market will touch this again. Maybe, if not, they strictly go down. Okay, and that next will be move here. So this is a lost. After this, if market wanna continue down, so that resistance will be change and the supports also change. So we have to draw once more. And look, this is our prediction. You have to wait with patience and that market will must comes in your direction. If you know the support and supply demand zone, support and the resistance level, you will understand and really very awesome trading using these tricks, these things. Only mark, highlight the areas and predict about the market movement. You will make more and more money. Okay, let's move on PDF. Okay, as showing here, look, also we draw on market comes from this point and from this to this point, and market comes down. It's our prediction. Look how we predict about signal. Market will be come from this level, from this to this level, cause this level was an old resistance area. Now is in support cause market moved up. Will catch this area cause market touch and in range market comes there on this point. So we have to mark this one also, and maybe market will go up. Maybe market will go up. So for this we have to draw one more resistance area. If is verified or not is not problem, but for prediction we have to draw that old one and move this cursor. Look here, the high area, low area, and we strictly mark for this spot, and we understand how market will move, what will be next. Look also is showing that is a cool and very awesome sport area. Okay, and the spot is showing that market will go up, not will go down, cause this is a strong spot area, and market goes up, touch this point cause this is verified two times. This is also strong, so it's showing that market will go up, not down. This one is also strong as market touch two times and start going up. Okay, from this and to this point the market was in a strong support area, and once market go up, look here, and falling down. Once market want to go down, market broke this area and started going down. Also in last that market break this one. Always understand, sometime market make waves and move up and down. So for wave, support and resistance we use trend lines. Look here, and we use trend lines and draw this thing that market will be go up or down. This resistance and the support zone will identify about this thing. Look, that market was in demand zone cause it touched two times, one this point, one this point, at candle wick 1 and candle wick 1. Look, once we seen that market is touched this point, it is started going up of low weight cause here good signal of weight, as in is that you also seen that two candle is very good job, and that market started going up. Okay, look how many pips market moves up, and once market touch this resistance and comes down in demand zone, that market make two candles again. Okay, and touch the two time. So we predict that market will bounce back and come to the same level. And look here, market also reject this previous resistance area, and look this one, broke that old strong resistance and comes in new supply zone demand. Okay, and once market bounce back is in a new thing. This is a demand zone, this one also demand zone. So what will be next? Market if cross these two demand zone, market will become in this zone. Okay, hope understand guys. Look here, that market touch two times that demand zone support areas, and we understand there is no anything that market come back more down, no, cause one point, second point, the third point, market touch this and market started going up. very well explanation. That flag chart pattern and also supply demand zone also. Look this demand. Look also this a flag pattern and look this. Look this. Supply and demand. Okay. Sale, take profit, and from demand to buy and take profit. Look, market touch supply, go for short. TP, touch demand, take buy. Touch supply, close. Sale from supply, TP of sale here. Look here, 1, 2, 3 points. And market touch these zones and told us is going where. 1, 2, 3. And look also this wave. Look. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look here. With Fibonacci and the supply demand zone, how market moving and how we are killing. Look this one. This one trend line. Look here. Market is creating new waves and moving like zigzag. So we have to identify the trend, support and resistance areas using trend line. Look here, we draw a trend line and we highlight this area. Let me explain on chart so you will understand proper things. Okay, look here. With trend line, let me choose a trend line. Look here, market, support and resistance area. Just a rough draw, trying to understand. Okay, look this area, this one point, support areas, resistance areas, and resistance areas. Look here. So with trend lines, you are able to identify the support and resistance, and you are able to draw support and resistance using lines. Look here. Highlight the high low zone and simply draw the support resistance and trade very easily. Look here. How easy. Okay, let's go back. Hope you understand. Look this. 1, 2, 3, and it's showing supply and demand zone. Look how many trades this traded placed caused now the power best results of supply demand zone. Okay, and support resistance. Cause look here, trend line draw, and he now that market have touched one time will again touch two time, and third time, fourth time market will go more up. Cause using wave move, market is going in uptrend, and then that trend line also showing the support is a strong area, so don't worry. And for that reason this trader placed the too much orders on this zone, cause he know that market will go up, cause this trend line, look, this trend line identifying that market is in a uptrend. Also look this supply and demand zone. Look this one also. How someone asked me how we place the take profit and the stop loss, so very easily you will draw the support and resistance area. As I told you, first of all try to understand. Once you understand, first of all open your chart, simply delete all indicators, use first number, identify that high and low points of wave. Once you clearly identify the high and low points, draw support and resistance, okay, and also draw using trend line and watch the trend, is uptrend or sell trend. Once clear, look the supply and demand zone means support and resistance, and you will be make more money, because that supply and demand zone is a one thing that shows market will go up or down. There is no indicator which gives us a future prediction. No, there is no indicator, cause that all indicators following market. Okay, cause market don't follow anything, but market follow support and resistance, supply and demand zone. How we set the target of our TP, so you have to use from high to low, draw your Fibonacci levels. You will understand where will be your stop loss and take profit. Look here how that high, higher high, then again higher high, again higher high. Also if you want to come down, then lower low, again lower low, again lower low, and again lower low. Also resistance, support, resistance, resistance, all in resistance, cause market is changing in down, in up. Supply and demand zone also change in up and down. Look these arrows. Price action real is a very awesome thing. Look arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4 touch. If you draw trend line, it will show you 1, 2, 3, 4. It means that market is in bearish trend and very fast downtrend. And look here, that first arrow, second, third point, and market also telling that is in buy position. And look here, look this one, trend line told that market is in uptrend, okay, and once break that trend line at this point and also touch the supply zone and comes back, and look how much pips fall down. This is forex charts. Sometime market change direction immediately cause of economic news like NFP, economic news like employment changing, interest rate, crude oil inventories, and many more. Okay, look this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many times touch this trend line? Not break. Price not broke this trend line. Respect many times. Okay, and look, we have draw this support and resistance areas, and our market is in uptrend cause this trend lines tell us at market is in uptrend, so use buy orders. Look how many times market, oh, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and look as in start I told you 1 2 3 4 5 6. That same thing as we try to understand in start. Look how many times is support and resistance always respected in market. Why price decided to go down? Because of this level. Look, price action awesome pattern. Look trend line, how many time touch and showing that market is in downtrend. Okay, once this trend line from this point broken, market start going up cause of this support bounce. Remember, market touch the support zone, it will go back to supply zone resistance area. Once market touch to the resistance supply zone, market will must come back to the demand zone. If market is moving in wave position, look here, in wave position, that market will must respect of trend line, cause trend is a support line and support is also not broken. If market continue the trend, you have to predict, not sure, cause market moving by own self. Look, higher high and lower low identify and the supply and demand zone with circle. Look, these cartoons showing supply demand zones, and that hammer cartoon is showing you the market will bounce back. I will give the link of this PDF in description. Look here, market after this man selling. Look here, look here, cause of economic news, market make this big candle. Maybe it will NFP. Okay, look this supply zone. Market touch the supply zone, again touch the supply zone. Okay, resistance area. Now it's time to go back to support area. Look here. Because of this, he placed too much sales. Look this point. Also look this point. Look here. Once you watch this video and learn through this, you will understand all things. I will give you this PDF and more deeply. Look here is showing that demand supply zone and resistance support zones. Wow, very awesome. Look this chart. Supply demand zone have really power. Look, I love this trading. Look here. Supply demand zone, support resistance. Resistance will be more awesome and very strong if market touch 1, 2, 3 times. Support also market touch 2, 3, 4 times. I will show you one more. Let me see the picture. Look here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw the trend line. Look here. He draw the trend line and showing that market is in downtrend. Also this resistance and support area, and look 1 point, second, third and fourth point. Once market break this point here, look this break point, and market started in bound position. And now what will be next? Market will go up because it is in a weight zone. Look here, double Marubozu, Doji, SR flip candle, FTR swap. Many things. If once you read this, you will understand. Look here, that weight zone decision points where we enter. Look here in start as we discuss about this thing. Very awesome thing. First of all, try to understand support and resistance areas. Let me show you a chart. Support and the resistance areas. Also doji have power. Look here, that doji have power. This doji candle, look how market moves up. And look this hammer candle, and market comes down. Candlestick also have power really. Look doji, market up. Look this hammer, market down. Doji is more respected if comes here in star zone. One more point, always remember, once market start waiting in market, once candle waiting in market, so it's mean will go back. If in down, it mean market will go up. Look here. Look here. Market is waiting. Bye bye. Market will go down. Market is waiting. Market will go down. Market is waiting. Market will go down and look down. If in downside market is waiting, market will go up. If upside market is waiting, so market will go down. Very simple funda. Market is waiting, market will go down. Market is waiting in down zone. Look, market will go up. How many examples? Market is waiting, market will go up. Market is waiting, market will go up. Short term or long term, it's after move. Look, market is waiting, market will go up. Look here, market is waiting, support and resistance areas, okay, and look, market down. Market waiting, market go up. Really very easy thing. This trading is very easy if you understand this point. Market is waiting, down. Market is waiting, make more pips. Let me M1. Look here. Rotate the device and show you the clear thing. Market waiting, started going up and still going up. Look this point. Maybe I find market wait, start going up. Market wait, start going down. Look this point. Market wait, start going down. Market wait, support resistance, go up. Very awesome example. Market wait, down. Look, market wait, down. Let me find a live example so I place trade and show you. Really not seeing this thing. Maybe M1. Yes, look here. Market is waiting and match with previous. Must match with previous. And let me place the buy. Once market comes out from buy from this waiting zone, you have to place trade. Now as I did. I placed trade on wrong time. To understand, don't use M1. It will confuse you. Use H1 minimum. Look here. M1 is showing range bound. M5 is showing weight zone. M15 also showing weight zone. M30 is showing something candles. And H1. H4 is more awesome. H4 is showing that continuous downtrend. Because market have reject this weight zone. Okay guys, so that's all. I hope all guys understand. If you still have any question, feel free to ask me. I will give you the deep explanation so you will understand the things properly. Thanks for watching. See you very soon with new setup, new videos. Thank you. Look here, crush at supply area, resistance. Look this one. If not crossed, then spike.